I was injured at work. The night I was injured, I had actually went to our group leader and said they're not feeding the line right. Nothing was supposed to be over our shoulders or over our heads as far as lifting, and it was well above. And because the one feeder had been there a very long time and was very good friends with our GL, the GL just said, you guys work it out on your own. And by the end of the night, I could definitely feel when I went home that something in there had happened as far as my shoulder and bicep, and that's what happened. All of my reviews were really good, and then as soon as the injury happened and I reported it, the next, that night and then the next day, that's when everything started to change. Instead of me being able to go to really see an orthopedic doctor, I had to go to the doctor that they picked, and he just sent me back to work and said that he wasn't able to take me off work. He had prescribed medicine, but they wouldn't let me take the medicine at work because it was a warehouse, so it wasn't any relief. Then I was able to go see an orthopedic doctor that they picked, and everything seemed like it was starting where they couldn't believe I hadn't been in physical therapy yet. Then the workman's comp carrier contacted this orthopedic doctor, and things started to change. And that's when I just decided that, I need to actually get somebody to represent me. The employer wasn't used to people really getting an attorney and actually having someone represent them. They were used to handling things the way that they wanted to. So I sort of knew from the beginning I was in for a rough road. It was actually my mom that had referred him, but I had also checked things out on the internet, and with calling and talking to him, that's when I went ahead and, retained him as the attorney. Ron was the one who handled my case and handled everything. I honestly think he is the best there is in what he does. Not just his knowledge, but his compassion for caring about, and it shows because it filters down through everybody else he employs. They all have the same attitude and outlook. All of his staff never once made me feel like a workman's comp case. I was a person with concerns, questions, or needed help, and that's the way they always treated me. You don't know if there's going to be a settlement, and they're still working, as hard from day one all the way through to get everything taken care of. He does it by being the person that he is. He's not as intimidating as far as he goes into this big show. It's his knowledge and how he handles things. It's really him and his staff. You definitely can tell they care about what they do, and they care about the people. I would recommend them to anybody who has ever been injured on the job. You will never once be treated like a claim. You will always be treated as an individual. Ron and everyone at Calhoun Associates, I thank you very much. You guys are the best.